Good evening, Simsters. I feel like the only person for which this is an appropriate time for a race call is Diane Townsend. Diane, the racing going on down there tonight for us is stellar in real life. Having a good shift at work. So tonight is the Chimborazo. I don't know how many years we've been doing this race, but I love it. 4 million on the line. Before that, we have the Grade 1 Winter Mile Cup for 2-year-old fillies, but there's only 4 horses in here. Bexley's here with Insomnia for the win. That was me last night. I was so tired and up till 1. Trying to pull up the races here so that I could actually tell you who's in this field. So the Winter Mile Cup with its field of 4 on the fence for Xander's Own is the Steward-bred Carotine. The daughter of Beau cost $2.3 million. She's unbeaten in 2 tries. Both were here in Australia. Has never run in less than a stakes race. Number 2 for John Smith, Devoted Goddess. This is a homebred by Quetzalcoatl. 2 for 3 lifetime, broker maiden second out, and then won a non-winners of 2 by 5.5 lengths. Also a hometown horse here in Australia. Number 3, Split Ends for Steven Saratoga by Tithanos. Unbeaten in 2 tries, broker maiden with an 89, and then ran even faster to win the Grade 3 all-night stakes. Came in from Canada for her local prep. Rounding out the field, we have Jonathan Fisher's Princess of the Mile. The daughter of Son of War is out of an Oscar Performance mare, 2 for 3 lifetime. Before she ran, she started out in a barrier trial. She actually didn't even win that, but she lost to a horse named Pistol, who I think is a nice horse, because it rings a bell. Yes, this is an MK Stables horse, who is already a stakes winner. Then went on to Breaker Maiden and won the Stewards Cup Turf Trial last out in Kentucky, so she ships in down here off a 2-week rest. That's your field for the Winter Mile Cup. 2 minutes to post. We don't have Craig here to get your bets on. Gigi is here to listen to me call Muster Master Moylan. Seems rude. Also, Gigi, completely unrelated story. Yeah, you're probably right. There probably isn't betting on this race because I think we have to have a field of 5. So never mind. Vincent calls horses Gigi's. Apparently that's what, you know how we call them Nenes? In the UK they call them Gigi's. And so I'm always like, why are you talking about Gigi all the time? And he's like, I'm talking about the horses. And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to know that since we know Gigi? Seems very complicated. No way. It's bumping in here now. We got Aiden O'Brien. Bexley's here. Jonathan Fisher. Nicholas Johnson. Durzo's here. Durzo, isn't it like midnight or 2 a.m. where you are? What sound do frogs make? 1 minute to post. I mean, we could just go, right? No one cares. Let's just go for it. The betting that doesn't exist closes at $0. They're off in the Winter Mile Cup. A perfect beginning for the 4 runners. Princess of the Mile goes out to the lead. Carotine on the fence, settles back into second, then Split Ends. And last of the 4 is going to be Devoted Goddess as they round that turn and head towards the backstretch in the Winter Mile Cup. It is Princess of the Mile, and she is rolling out here. She is 6 lengths clear of the rest of the field. It's Princess of the Mile. Clear of Carotine and Split Ends. Then Devoted Goddess at the back of the field. She would have to make up 10 to win it, as Princess of the Mile goes to the half-mile pole, and she leads by 7 lengths over Carotine. Split End's getting a little bit closer. She comes alongside Carotine to be a joint second. And Devoted Goddess now getting a bit closer, but they're all chasing Princess of the Mile, who's still got a 4 length lead. On Carotene and Split Ends, Split Ends now puts her head into second, and Devoted Goddess is only 6 lengths off the leader. That leader is Princess of the Mile. She's coming down the stretch, and she is well clear of Split Ends, who opens up on Carotene. Devoted Goddess, the pace was too slow for her. Princess of the Mile, cruise control down to the wire, never threatened. She's going to win it by more than a length. Never asked. Split Ends second, Carotene third, and Devoted Goddess was fourth. The official winner was Princess of the Mile, a 2-year-old roan filly by Son of War out of Daniel TM by Oscar Performance, a homebred for Jonathan Fisher, who is now 3 for 4 lifetime. Jonathan Fisher is in here. I love that. Next up, we have the Chimborazo, the big one. Again, they're going 6 furlongs for $4 million. We have a field of 9. This is a great field. I'm very excited about it. On the fence for Gigi Go Faster is the Aidan O'Brien bred Muster Master Moylan. The son of Matawan is 6 for 26 with 8 seconds. He's been top 3 16 times, just short of $500,000 in earnings. He's coming off a win in the Load War sprint down in Kenya last out. He ships in from there. He was a grade 3 winner to kick off the season in France. Number 2, Surprise Package for Stenryn Hawkinson. The son of Amarat Tayana is 6 wins, 6 seconds in 23 starts. Coming off of 2 straight victories, both in Allowance Company. This guy did finish 5th in the Stewards Cup Turf Sprint at the end of last year, beaten like 2 lengths for the win. Number 3, I Am Invincible. A $1.5 million earner for Matthew McMahon. This is your winner of the Pegasus earlier this year. He's coming off a 9th place effort in the Week 6 Desert Turf Sprint. Has not run since then, but he did have a very solid series of workouts to prep for this. He worked week 69, year 69, week 11, and week 12 to get fit for this event. I'm seeing what else he won. He was a multiple grade 1 winner last year. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a son of Zog. Number 4, Tiger Anna for Poke Buffalo. This is a 3-year-old in here, 3 for 11. He won 2 in a row earlier this year, including the grade 3 Baltimore Aquarium Stakes in Maryland. Number 5, Sega Mega Drive. 2nd in this race last year, beaten just a length. Went on to win the Stewards Cup Turf Sprint by a neck. For Aidan O'Brien, since then, he's added the Grade 1 Tulip Sprint in Hong Kong. Coming off a Grade 2 win in a local prep for this, this is a son of Wootton Bassett. Number 6, Popeye for Cesar Reyes, another 3-year-old. This one's by Dirk Pitt, 4 wins and 4 seconds in 12 starts. He won the Grade 2 Yakima Crown in Malaysia Week 6. Last year was 7th in the Stewards Cup, the 2-year-old version. Number 7, Thunder Over Moon for Dan Gordon. This is a homebred by Otaholland, 13 for 26 lifetime. He's doing it the hard way in listed stakes for the most part, but he did win the Silver Sword Stakes, a grade 1 2-back. He's won 3 in a row, 13 for 26, 650,000 earned. Number 8 is the lovely mare, Cleo the Snuggler. She is your winner of this year's Saudi Turf Sprint, and last year won the Stewards Cup Filly and Mare Turf Sprint. For Brian Levitt, $3 million earned. She was 4th in the Pegasus, 2nd by a length in the Desert Turf Sprint. She hasn't won since week 4, but she has been 2nd, and 3rd in big races against the boys. Number 9, and rounding out the field, Somebody Else's Sky for Laura Smith. Last year finished 3rd in this race, beaten a length, then 3rd in the Stewards Cup. Has been on a recent tear, winning the Grade 1 Desert Turf Sprint, the Grade 1 Instant Millions Cup, and the Grade 2 Prix de la Goldacova. I'm a little sketch on this horse going from Dubai to Australia to France and back to Australia, but the son of Space Blues has earned $3.5 million, was a Stewards Cup winner in year 66. That's your field. For the Chimborazo, do you guys have picks before I call it? Let's see. People are congratulating Jonathan. Totally valid. Diane's picking the fastest one. Ooh. Do you have advice for the real races tomorrow? Because I would love advice like that. Darcy says never count out Laura Smith. Absolute facts. Laura Smith in these races is definitely a thing. All right, let's go. Thank you for being here with us tonight. The betting pool closes at $29,500. And the field is set. They're off. A very good beginning. I Am Invincible, flashing speed early, and Thunder Over the Moon joins him. Tiger Anna and Cleo the Snuggler the mare, then Muster Master Moylan on the fence. Sega Mega Drive and Somebody Else's Sky. Popeye is taken back second last. Surprise Package is at the back of the field, and they're chasing I Am Invincible. Sitting back in second, Thunder Over Moon, just ahead of Tiger Anna, and then comes Cleo the Snuggler in fourth. Muster Master Moylan is in fifth. Somebody Else's Sky and Sega Mega Drive. Popeye and Surprise Package as they round that turn to the top of the stretch in the Chimborazo. And we have a new leader, Thunder Over Moon. Takes over from I Am Invincible. Here comes Somebody Else's Sky launching from the back of the pack, and Cleo the Snuggler involved. Sega Mega Drive is closing well too. Tiger Anna backs out of it, and it's Thunder Over Moon they're chasing. Somebody Else's Sky coming on strongly. Sega Mega Drive and Cleo the Snuggler. Thunder Over Moon can't be caught. Thunder Over Moon wins the Chimborazo in a mild upset over Somebody Else's Sky. Sega Mega Drive and Cleo the Snuggler, I Am Invincible, was fifth. The official winner is Thunder Over Moon, a 5-year-old black horse by Otta Holland out of Over Midnight Moon by Black Moon Omen. This is a homebred for Dan Gordon, who is now 14 for 27. Definitely in the prime of this horse's career. Has won either Grade 2 or Grade 1 company in his last 4 starts. I'm trying to figure out if this horse jumped up to freak or something. Feels like this horse has always been knocking on the door. Let's look. He apparently doesn't gallop his horses, so I can't tell. I'm going to guess yes, though. Instant Millionaire. Correct. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Entry clerk and I are going to be gone for the next week, so try not to start any drama. But then we will be back for all the Stewards Cup Week 16 and breeding fun. That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. Guys, I wanted to have my mares bred by now. I haven't bred a single one. Feel free to tell me who you think I should breed to. Or make me offers on bad mares. Good night, everybody. Farewell. Have a good evening. Have a good week. I can't figure out how to turn this off, or I would have done it by now. There it is.